As is my wont, I was perusing my YouTube channel the other day to see if I had any more views. I didn't, but I couldn't help noticing that I joined YouTube on the 9th of December. Now, today is the 11th of December, because it was the 10th of December when I looked, and I couldn't bother to make a video then, but I realised that I've been on YouTube for over a year. I'm amazed nobody's killed me yet, because I've been really cruel to you people, constantly inflicting a never-ending barrage of utter dross. But there you go. I just noticed it, so I suppose I have to talk about that. Now, I know I probably ought to make some kind of, clip show or compilation of sort of countdown of my favourite videos or moments of being on YouTube. Perhaps, the way my life's changed as I've went on YouTube, which it really hasn't, except now people shout at me more in public because they say, "Why are you making YouTube videos? They're rubbish." And I say, "Because I want to. Now go away. I'm thinking of a new topic. I'll talk about you saying I don't like my videos," and I'll grumble. But however, the pinnacle of my editing abilities is getting rid of the bits at the end where I click to stop the camera recording, and I don't always manage to delete them, so I'm not going to do that. Now, I'm being still if I said my life hasn't changed completely, and I suppose I've been to a couple of YouTube gatherings. They were okay, except I didn't really do much, and I think the second time I managed to get lost. Yes, I did, I got lost, because I was talking to some people, and then everyone went somewhere, and I went somewhere else, and then we weren't in the same place, and it took about an hour to find the people who I went there with in the first place and get back on a train. And it wasn't really worth it in the first place, because I'd never spoke to anyone really. So, yes, my life has changed because I've managed to get lost more often. Awesome. I've also managed to accumulate 41 subscribers and nearly 4,500 YouTube views, which is quite impressive, though when you look at the number of videos I've produced, which I believe is about 60 something, probably doesn't work out that good a thing. It's not even 100 a video. I think my most viewed video is about 263 at the moment. That was a Doctor Who remix I did. But, I'm fairly pleased, because obviously I'd hoped, I'd be getting hundreds and thousands of views and everyone would love me. And then people who were nasty to me would come back up to me and say, "Barnaby, how could I ever have been cruel to you? You are God. You are actually God." And I would have, in my infinite benevolence and benediction, just, tapped them lightly on the shoulder. Said, "It's alright. It's alright. I didn't know I was God until just now." So we're all very surprised, and none of us knew I was God. But that didn't happen. But I was also worried that perhaps I'd get no views whatsoever, and I'd end up becoming one of those people who just subscribe to people and writes comments on their channels saying, "I subbed you with you submit dick," except I'd never use such appalling grammar. Indeed, when I take over Britain, which is coming, just saying, I am working on how to do this, I will shoot people who don't use correct grammar. And I'll force all music videos to be conducted wearing boiler suits. That's just because I don't like the clothes they wear. They should dress like me, wear boiler suits. That's really what's going to happen. Why am I whispering, child? Why? No, that. Sorry. I suppose it's fair to say I've come a reasonably long way, because when I started, my videos looked a bit like terrorist demands, because I was using a webcam, which is on the floor, but I really can't be bothered to bend over and pick it up. Even I bet you want me to, you dirty people. But I've gone from that to, having a fairly decent webcam. I've now learned how to edit things and, have variations in my, length of take and that kind of thing. But they still tend towards being about 3 minutes long for each one, because I, think of new things every time I speak, and then they have to come out of my mouth, otherwise it'll all build up. And the autofocus, that's one thing I think everyone remembers about my videos, is autofocus, and of course me flicking my hair like this, because it gets in my face, but it's not uncomfortable, and no, I'm not having a haircut. Well, I might have a tiny little haircut, but it won't be particularly large, because, that'd be selling out. Yeah. Well, that's all I really should say. I could say more, but it would just become boring, and my videos have been really quite long recently, and this one's not that short, but it's less long than the other ones, so I think I'm going to end it here. So thank you very much for watching this, if you did, and, may the next year be even greater. May I, make more strides in becoming the ruler of Britain. And, if you're nice to me, I might give you some kind of decent position in my advisory roles. You still have to, you don't have actual power, you have to just tell me what to say. But never mind. Anyway, I'm rambling again. Stop rambling. here. Goodbye!